Right, we're in the loft space now. As you can see over there, where that white is, that's where the council came through to come in to bring the wood in to repair the roof. You can see the damp and everything there on that wall. So we'll look around. We've got felt missing at the top of there. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get a great video. There's felt missing up there, lot, broken, ripped. Now, I don't know whether you're going to be able to tell, but that's where the front dips there, yeah? Where they've come in again there, damaged it there again, the felt. Now, they haven't even put any of the insulation back, look. This has all just been chucked over here to one side, not been put back in place where it was, yeah? You'd have thought, while they had the roof open, that they'd have removed that, because that's weight, that's still here. Yeah, so there, I don't know, I'm hoping that you can see how it bows, look. I don't know how good this is going to come out until I have a look back at it. But that's a supporting wall here, underneath where this light is. They've put a chock there. They've put a piece of wood there to hold this up. Again, I don't know whether you're going to be able to tell if that... There you go, there you go. See the bow in it? You see the bow? That all bows down. This is the front, so I'm looking at the front side of the house at the minute. So that's your front side, you see the bow? And then they've put this piece here in as a supporting piece. This piece here on a load-bearing wall. Some second-hand timber by the look of it to go across. Not really substantial. And a piece of shutter boarding across the top of there, which you would have thought would have been fixed to that piece there where the light is, but it's not, is it, lot? It's just on there and there. Right, so this is the wall. I hope people can see it. Well, you're going to have to really put up with me. This is the wall where the cavity leaks. You see all the damp that's coming in? See it? So this is where the other side of this is where there is no overhang off the tiles. So the water's running into the cavity, and it's running down the cavity, and that's what damaged the wall, all the top of the stairs. So you can see the mould just in this area where the water's coming through. Now this section here where I'm pointing the light to, this section, which is, look at that section, look. There's no mould on any of this, look. No mould, apart from that in that top corner. Apart from that top corner over there. But there's no mould on this, yeah? Now this section here, with all the mould on it, is where the water's penetrating the brickwork coming into the cavity. Now the other side of this wall, when we did the other video, you've seen all the mould on the wall. That's the other side of this piece here. That's the other side of that piece. All right, so just give me 1 minute. Sorry about this, I've only got one hand. Right, so this here is where the flue is. Yeah, so the boiler's underneath, just there. And that's where the flue is. Can you see around the flue where all the felt's broken and where the tiles have moved? This is another beam that's taken all the weight. Yeah, and I don't know whether you're going to be able to make this out, but if you look at the bow in the beams, I'm going to try and go down this one. See it? Bow, 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 all the way. And today there's no rain on it. There's no rain on this today. So obviously when it rained, it's a lot heavier. It's a lot heavier. And again, if you look at this side, we've got mould on the felt. And this is where the water in this area here, what I'm looking at, this is where the area where the weight, there's too much water on it, too much rainwater, it's holding the weight, and that's why you're getting all this mould and condensation. But that was their way of strengthening it. They put a piece of wood off the bearing wall up to there, right up to the main beam. That's it. That's it. So I don't know whether you're going to be able to tell this one, and this beam again that runs across the back, is bowed. It's bowed. So there you go. Oh, so all these, I'm going to try and put my torch down. I don't know whether you can see, but all these beams are now bowed. All these beams are bowed. All these in this area are all bowed. Now what's happening is, because they're bowing, these beams are bowing, it's on the wall plate, where they're fixed to the wall plate, which is underneath all this, it's shoving the weight, because this is pushing downwards, it's pushing on the wall plate. So in effect, it's pushing the ceiling and the wall out towards the back of the property. That's basically what's happening, to put it easier. So yeah, that was their idea of strengthening it. One upright, two uprights, a block that you've seen, two cross pieces, sorry, yeah, there's two cross pieces there, look, screwed in, and a cross piece at the top, which I can't see any fittings on that beam at all. I don't know whether there should be, I'm not sure, but there's nothing on there. In effect, this beam here, what they've put in, is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing, really, is it? So what we'll do is, we will come up again. Well, the surveyor's got to come up this afternoon, so we'll leave all the ladders and lights in here. He's going to come put his head through. So what we'll do is, when it's raining, when we've got heavy rain, we'll come up and have a better look, and hopefully we can... I'm going to see if I can get a level on these beams. Level it through, set the bulb to what angle it should be, and we'll see how much out it is and how much it dips. But yeah, I'm sure you can see, look at that. You can see it, look. I mean, how much more would those timbers take before they break? I don't know. Will it fall into the house? Again, I don't know. It could, couldn't it? But it's more likely to shove the back of the house out. The weight of that is more likely to push on this, on the wall plate, and shove the back of the house. So this is where the flue is. So this side of here, underneath here, is where the kitchen window is. So again, all these beams here are resting. When it's pushed on the wall plate, it's pushed on the top of the toilet window. A bit of a waffle video, but at least you know now what the crack is.